Hey cool friends, welcome back to my Dollar Tree Beauty Basics part 6. We're gonna go over blushes and highlighters. So one of the biggest things that you're gonna see is that you can reuse different products for different things. So in the last part we talked about contouring, so I'm gonna bring these up again because you can go backwards as long as you are darker than one of these shades. You can use these as a highlighter, although these I feel like would be kind of difficult to use as a highlighter, so I'm gonna just toss those over there. There was also a deep color that I tossed over there that probably wouldn't work well, but there are these two light sticks. I think this is the older one, and then they actually have a highlighter stick which is extremely similar to the light, so I'm gonna have to do a video on these to see what the differences really are. But I think maybe this one might be shimmery, I'm not sure. But you could use these contour sticks as a highlight. I guess we'll just go into highlight first. LA Colors does have highlighters packaged like this. These are the only highlights I've seen by LA Colors that I can think of. The other ones in this package are bronzers, and I believe there is a darker highlight now that I think about it. Yeah, so there is another highlight, and I forget which one is the new packaging and which one is the old packaging, but there is a shimmer highlighter in Shine Bright. This would look great on darker skin tones, and this would look great on lighter skin tones. This one is in shade Glow Time. And then Ioni just released a basics line including a highlighter in the shade Glow. However, they do often have highlighters available in whichever like set they have out. There's usually at least one set that has a highlighter, and actually let me grab it because they re-released the same shade in most of them. So let me get it so I can show you. Okay, so I know I said no special collections, but this is going to be considered, I guess, bonus for this. But Ioni will often re-release the same color in special collections. So for example, this is Moonlight Glow in 3 separate collections that they've recently released. I guess this one's a slight bit darker, but that could just be manufacturing differences. But they're basically the same. So this is Cloud 9 highlight. This is Moonlight Glow from the Electric Jungle collection. And then this one is Golden Glow, and they're basically all the same highlight. So if there's any kind of special Ioni collection, you can be almost, rest assured you'll be able to find that. In that same vein, as a little bonus, the Fat Chubby Sticks from Ioni. You can use these as a highlight. This is in shade Lumos, and this has been re-released in several of their recent collections. This is like a champagne highlight, and then this one is in shade French White Lily, and this one is like more of a pure white. Now my tip for you is they like put their own spin on it for each collection. So this was the Bon Voyage collection. It was all travel themed. They labeled this France, but they stamped the actual shade name onto the stick. So for example, this one is from the Dollhouse collection in shade Play Kitchen, but if you look on the stick, it says Lumos, and they have it down here. So realistically, it's all the same. I have this one. I've picked it up from several collections thinking it was different in each collection. It's not. They all say Lumos on the stick. It just might have different like printing, and it might just like have like different packaging and different branding, or like different, you know what I mean. But this one is like the white one, and this is the champagne one. These are both really great options to have. Just keep your eyes peeled. It's just going to be in different packaging probably over time. Now, as far as blushes go, you have a few different options. Again, Ioni just released their basics line, and they have 2 blushes. There is Poppy Pink as well as Deep Coral. They also usually have special collections out all the time. So they have liquid blushes, they have the stick blushes, like the cream blushes. There's all kinds of options for those. LA Colors has this makeup stick. I know that a lot of people don't like it because it is a little light, but it depends on what you're looking for. There's also these 2 blushes. by Clean Beauty. There's Fun in the Sun and Late Night. And then LA Colors does have a line of blushes in these cases, this packaging. Let me see if I can find that. So it's going to look like this, only it's going to say blush instead of bronzer, and it's going to come in a package like this, and there are 12 colors, I think. I did a video, if you want to go look on my page. I swatched every single bronzer, blush, and highlight from LA Colors available at Dollar Tree, so you can go look at that if you're interested in finding out which blush. This one is Sweet Cheeks, which is pretty popular. It's a very bright, like, pink. But yeah, there's lots of options for blush beyond these, but these are kind of like the core options, so that's kind of what I'm focusing on for this series. Like I said, again, I just want to make sure that you guys can find something and kind of know what's available to you for $1.25. So I will see you guys in the next segment. I think I'm gonna do brows next. See you then. Bye.